all of you. Today we are going to learn about the colors and types of colors. Primary colors, secondary colors, tertiary colors, neutral colors, complementary colors, analogous colors, monochromatic colors, warm colors, cool colors, dominant color, shades and tints. Primary colors are known as basic colors because they cannot be created by mixing other hues since humans are trichromatic. The primary colors yellow, red and blue are fundamental to human vision. Primary colors are building blocks of all other colors. These are our primary colors. Secondary colors are created by the equal mixture of two primary colors. For example, yellow and red make orange, red and blue make purple, and blue and yellow make green. On a color wheel, the secondary colors are located between two primary colors. Here is the example of primary color. Cool colors based on a blue undertone and bring to mind a calming effect. These colors range from cold, icy blues to warm and nurturing Mediterranean turquoises. Many decorators use these colors in spas, bathrooms, and other quiet environments. Blue lower heart rate and reduces appetite. Blue represents dependability. It is commonly worn in uniform and business suits. Dark blue is generally used by more authoritative figures including police officers and our presidents. Blue and green are used in advertising, medicines and healthcare products. Green rooms of theatre are also called because their green walls are often used to steady the nerves of actors. Dark green do well in offices and studies. Greens are commonly used for outdoor products. Here are some images of the cool colors. Warm colors based on yellow undertones and tend to convey emotions ranging from happiness to violence. Red, orange and yellow colors trigger hunger. This is why you see restaurants like McDonald's, Wendy's and Burger King using these colors in their logos and advertising. Safeway, Walgreens and Costco all use red in their logos. Red instantly attract, makes people excited and increasing the heart rate. Just think of Coke and Red Bull. Any shade of the color can either have a warm base or a cool base. So here are some images of the warm colors. Tint and shades, any color can be lightened by adding white known as tint. The same color can be darkened by adding black known as a shade. Shades of a white being more feminine and tint of a black become more masculine. Complementary and color harmony. Complementary colors have a strong visual impact when placed alongside another. Complementary colors are directly opposite each other on the color wheel. Red plus green, blue plus orange, yellow plus purple. Harmonious colors rest alongside each other in the color wheel. Hint: experiment with the crayon to explore the relationship of different colors to each other and discover which combination appeals to you. Yellow plus orange, harmony. Blue plus purple is equal to harmony. So here are some images of tint and shade, complementary and color harmony. Some more images of tint, shades and tones. Images of complementary colors. Shades and tints are not the same. Tinting and shading are two ways of altering a color's overall appearance. To achieve a lighter color, tinting is used by adding as much white as needed to get the desired color. Tinted colors are also called pastels. Artists tint their painting for softer effects. If an artist wants to darker hue, he or she will shade the color. A shade is the opposite of tint. Instead of adding white, black is added to the color. Artists use black cautiously because it can quickly overwhelm the original color. Colors have their own significance, like red, the color of exertion, strength, romance, excitement, vitality, physical power, outgoing ambition, and impulsive. Orange, midway between red and orange, it is a cheerful color. It is a flamboyant and lively color. Orange can be assertive, dynamic, and spontaneous and signify youth and fearlessness. Yellow, we associate yellow with the sunshine and it represents light. It creates a feeling of hope, happiness, wisdom. The color evokes an optimistic sense of well being and natural light. Green, the color of harmony, balance, and purity. Green also has a calming effect and symbolic meaning of hope, peace, gentleness, and modesty. It is a soothing, refined, and civilized with great healing power. Green suggests stability and endurance, hope, and growth. Blue, the color of sea and sky. It has the quality of cool, expansiveness, and openness. Soft, soothing, compassionate, and caring. Blue is an introspective color. Purple, a combination of red, blue, purples are regal and dignified to be used with discretion. Pale shades are restful and serene, but the darker shades make it difficult to focus. Lavender signify refined things of life, creative, witty, and civilized. Brown, the color of living wood and earth, rich, subtle, and extraordinarily restful. To look upon brown creates feeling of coolness, warmth at the same time. It combines well with the rich colors such as purple and gold. It is steady, dependable, conservative, conscientious, and reliable color. Here are some images of purple and brown color. This color represents caution and compromise. Many beautiful grays can be made by mixing complementary colors together. Grays give a sense of peace to the viewer. White, symbolic of safety, cleanliness, and purity. White emanates youth, perfection, and innocence. Angels are usually thought of white. White is simplicity and freshness, but too much can give a clinical feeling. Here are some images of gray and white color. Black, mysterious and hidden. Black can have a morbid feeling. It gives us a feeling of the unknown and negative connotations like black hole, blackness, black humor, or black death. In most Western cultures, black is the symbol of grief. Tertiary colors are also called intermediate colors. When you blend secondary and primary colors together, you get what is called a tertiary color or intermediate color. On a color wheel, the tertiary colors are found between the primary and secondary color: yellow, orange, red, orange. Red purple, blue green, and yellow green are examples of tertiary colors. Analogous colors flatter each other when used together because they are so close to each other on the color wheel. When using analogous colors, painters make sure they have enough contrast, often choosing one dominant color, a second supporting color, and a third color that acts as an accent. Monochromatic color schemes uses variation of a single hue to create a clean, elegant and single colored work of art. Using this type of color scheme will establish one overall mood and can be visually appealing. Neutral colors don't show up on a color wheel. They can be created by mixing two complementary colors or combining a pure color with white, black, or gray. Pure neutral colors include black, white, and all grays, while near neutral include brown, tan, and darker colors. Complementary colors are two hues found on opposite sides of each other on the color wheel. For example, red's complementary color is green and blue's complementary color is orange. A painting or a work of art that relies on complementary colors will have the strongest contrast. This color palette will draw the most attention and is extremely pleasing to the eye. Change the dominant color in a painting, you will alter its whole appearance. Color proportion impacts the way someone views a painting. A dominant color can change the whole appearance of an image. At the end, I must say thanks a lot.